Hey, Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca here. And Dan, they haven't really gotten any major snow there in the Rockies this year. Unusual.
And I was thinking about it last year. It was around this time they had that big fire in Rocky Mountain National Park that burned down into Estes, and then the next day they got like a foot of snow. Now, a weather system is passing that area today, brought a lot of wind with it, but not a lot of precipitation. It actually moved through our area late last night, too, so this is a fast mover that it's completely moved across the Great Basin already, but we didn't see much out of it outside of a couple of sprinkles, and mostly that was from the fog anyway in the low levels. The weather pattern is going to remain fairly active for the next week or so, but don't get your hopes up for too much rain. In fact, we may not see any during that period, and if you're lucky, you may get a little bit, but we'll have little weather systems like this little guy right here. Look at that little feller. It's adorable. It's just going to pass through toward the end of the week and bring us a few clouds and maybe a couple sprinkles. In the meantime, we do have some drier air trying to sneak in from the north, but the fog below right now is still present tonight. So if you're out and about, please be careful as there is that fog potential. Otherwise, temperatures in the 50s through the overnight, which is actually a little on the mild side for this time of year. Most cities usually see their lows in the 40s. In any given November day, and our inland areas start dipping into the 30s, but we'll probably see more of that 40s to low 50s overnight tonight. So it's going to be a mild night with partly cloudy skies. Into the day tomorrow, we'll see partly cloudy skies as well with passing high clouds at times. There will be a few low clouds near the coast. I know the model not really showing that at all, but I still expect us to be partly cloudy tomorrow afternoon across the region. And then tomorrow night, the clouds will be on the increase again as a weather system begins to work its way into Thursday. And now Thursday's system is going to be more interesting because what it could do is spoil the show for a partial lunar eclipse that's going to be happening around Thursday night at midnight. So this is 6 p.m. Thursday, about 6 hours prior, and the leading edge of the clouds already here. If this slows down this weather system, we might eke out some viewing opportunities, but right now it looks like by midnight on Thursday into Friday morning, which is when the best viewing for this eclipse will be, looking like we're not going to see that great of an eclipse, especially near the coast. If you live in the south, southern Monterey County, maybe higher in elevation, you'll have a better chance of seeing it, I think, but near the coast, right now it's looking a little grim, but we'll keep an eye on that potential for you. Otherwise, let's look at temperatures tomorrow. Not a bad day, actually, at all. 70 in Santa Cruz, 70s in the Santa Cruz Mountain Valleys, upper 60s in the higher terrain, and upper 60s too, around 70 down on the coast. The east shore of the bay staying in the low to mid 60s tomorrow, or I should say mid 60s tomorrow. 70 in Watsonville. Not bad in Salinas and Hollister. Highs actually above normal for this time of year. Over to Monterey as well, you'll see a high just a touch above normal at 67 with Carmel actually pretty mild at 71 tomorrow. And then down south, the Salinas Valley in the 70s, no 80s tomorrow, but certainly nice November weather with highs above normal. Now, as we look at the rest of the week, we'll see highs slightly above and slightly below normal, just kind of easing around over the next week or so. I do have a slight chance of rain in the forecast on Friday for coastal cities, but I would not change any plans because of it. It doesn't look like it's going to be a high probability event, and there's actually a good chance we don't see anything as some of the models are trending drier with this system. So we'll watch it for you, but I'm not expecting it to be a big deal. And also next week, there's some moisture sneaking in from the south, and a few models have thrown some showers our way in that Monday to Tuesday time frame, but I'm not feeling that one just yet either. So I'm not going to put the rain icon at all on the map then. Inland areas cooling down a little bit. I think as we head toward the weekend, we'll be a little warmer out of it, but other than that, pretty tranquil November weather. No big storms on the horizon. We're keeping an eye on things, but at the moment, Thanksgiving travel looking okay. Of course, check back with me and I'll keep you up to date.